Okay, today we are going to be doing a review of this little Zebco 33. It's light and compact. The rod will extend. It'll go out some, but I don't know how far. But we're going to try it out. I think it's a great little survival tool. I got it at Carbella's. It says $32.99 there, but I don't remember paying that much. I was thinking I only paid $19 for it, but I don't know. But anyway, I'm not going to fish. I'm just going to put some lead on it, on the line, and try casting it, see what kind of control we have, see how the rod works and everything, and just see how it works. Now also I want to be doing a review of this bike mirror today. I'm going to put it on the handlebars up here of the bike. We want to ride the bike. I want to ride 4 or 5 miles. I want to start riding 4 or 5 miles a day or more. But we're going to put that on and do a review of it as well. My son-in-law has one on his electric 2.0, and he likes it real well. So we'll mount that today as well and give that a review. I also want to do some magnet fishing, and I'll probably do that here in Lake Ackworth. Maybe try to do it in Altoona too, or maybe even go to Etowah River. We'll see. I have a review of this generator and a little Honda generator online. Got quite a few reviews, how-to videos, working on this van, working on my Jeeps. Got a review of that solar panel, that solar generator. We've got a solar generator up there, EcoFlow, 1800 continuous watts, 3300 surge watts, and it can be charged with either your 12-volt cigarette lighter, 110, or the solar. So if you run out of power as you're going down the road the next day, you can charge it with your 12-volt. Stop at a campsite, you still have sunlight. You can, continue charging it at the campsite with the solar. Or you could hook up your generator. Of course, that gets expensive. I've been using this engineered fuel. This stuff has gone to, with tax, to be about $27 a gallon. So I'm going to go back to the regular gas with no alcohol in it, the non-ethanol gasoline for that generator. But okay, well, let's get going on this little Zebco 33. You know, and I think I won't do a review on this little heater yet. I think I've got a little review on this little heater already. But it does great, especially in this van. I need to insulate the van yet. I've got it, getting it pretty close to where it can be a pretty nice little road home. But I need to do a review of it. Yeah, 165 square feet. I need to partition off that front up there, put me a curtain across it, and I won't have but 100 feet in here. But yeah, with insulation, that will more than heat this little van, or heat this van. And with either the generator or that battery, that solar battery has 1250 watt hours. It would heat this van as long as I need to it. I can use it on 1500 watts, or I can turn it down to be less wattage, and it would heat this van quite nicely. So let's get us some weight on that little Zebco here now, and go down there and try it. I don't know how well you'll be able to read that with the glare, but it's all metal gears, a ball bearing system, but patented no tangle design. Not only thing about that, built-in bite alert. Never heard of that. Quick set, anti-reverse, pre-spooled with 10-pound Zebco Cajun line, E-glass rod. And also it telescopes out. We could actually do some fishing, but we'd have to go up in the woods and turn over a stump or two, something other than find us some worms. We've got our lead, we've got some hooks, and we've got some corks, bobbers, whatever you want to call them. So we're just going to put lead on and just use it to cast today. Okay, this rascal expands out, or telescopes out, whatever you want to call it, to a full 6-foot reel. We need to do some actual fishing with it to, give it a good test. But like I said, we're just casting today. It has this neat little shroud. When you collapse it back up, keeps it covered up there. So far, I like it very well. Let's get some lead in it and see what it does. Lead on it. Okay, here's a classic do as I say, not as I do. Make sure you run the line through the loops first before you put your lead or your hook on. You're talking about an amateur mistake. Of course, I haven't done any fishing in quite a while, but still, as much fishing as we did when we were growing up. Daddy had us at every fishing hole you could find in the state of Georgia, just about. But anyway, my first time I put the lead on first and then couldn't get it through the loops, of course. So don't pull that amateur mistake and look silly. I figured y'all would enjoy that. So let's get down to the lake and give it a shot. Okay, I hope I've got the angle of the camera right. I got the GoPro Black 10 up there. Sounds like the crows may be harassing a great blue heron. Yep, no, I can't tell what they're harassing. But that's what it sounds like. Okay, like I said, this is Lake Ackworth. No lifeguard on duty, swim at your own risk, and we're not even fishing, we're just casting, like I said. We've got 3 pieces of lead on the end of our telescoping Zebco. People leave their trash around. Tell you what, do not understand people. Look, a shark. Okay, just the heck of it, let's throw it out. Well, we don't want to get tangled behind that line, or we don't have to go swimming to get out there and get it. Let's go over here. And you know, as if everywhere now, folks, you've got to be careful. Pay attention to your surroundings and what you're doing. This park in the past has been known as a meetup place. I think the Ackworth police probably got it under control, but I'm not sure of that. But like I said, this is a whole bold new world, folks. You got to pay attention to what you're doing, where you're at, who's around you. And the sun, I don't want the sun to be in our eyes. Oh, this video is dragging out, isn't it? People left some kind of trash there. Okay. This is a favorite fishing spot of a lot of people. I guess we could have had a plastic worm we could actually fish, but I really don't want to catch anything. The very first cast with the Zebco Telescoping 33. It's got a nice feel to it. This is a 6 foot length. Get you plenty of distance and stuff. Let's see if we drag up any moss or anything. No, nothing that time. Okay, I'm going to do this one left-handed. Okay. It's not getting the sun. You know, it would be fun to fish. I've forgotten how much fun it is to fish. Last time I went fishing, my son and granddaughter, we went down to Oconee River. Oh, and get a bite. Now, I'm not trying out these other features or anything on it. I just wanted to see how I liked it, and I like it. I said telescopes. It'll compress back down to very nice size. Zebco 33s are great little reels. Nice positive action. Oh, we get snagged. We got a big one. We got a steelhead on there using lead for bait. What do we got? I may actually have to do some fishing now. I hear you, Crowbird. I hear you, buddy. I don't know what. I guess that's to put on your belly. I don't think that expands or anything there. Or maybe you stick it down in a holder. I haven't done any fishing in so long. I don't know. And I am limited with my right arm. I still don't have nowhere near full extension or strength or over the head or anything for my shoulder surgery. I just never got back. But yeah, I would say I'm impressed, but I'm not so much impressed because this is sort of what I expected out of a Zebco 33. It's exactly what I thought it would be, just right. Okay, well, let's pack this back up and move on to something else today. We may get the magnet and throw it out here a couple of times, do a little magnet fishing as long as we're here. I asked a Department of Natural Resources, I guess it's a game warden, about whether we needed a fishing license to do magnet fishing, and he looked at me like I was crazy. But he said, no. He said, but if you catch anything, if it's been in the water 50 years, it is an artifact and you have to put it back. Firearm, anything like that, you have to notify them. But, some things you'd be able to tell had been in the water more than 50 years. But some things, it'd be very hard to tell whether they've been in the water 50 years or not. Okay, I'm gonna grab the magnet and we'll go back down there and do some magnet fishing, and then I'll wrap this stuff up. Okay, I hope it's recording. We probably should have come over here to use the rod and reel too. And see, I would think the place where you put your boats in, and even the swimming place up there, would be the most likely place for people to lose metal objects. So I figured we'd come down here and throw it in. Get out here in the muck a little bit. That is Georgia 92 over there. That's the bridge across the Lake Ackworth here, and Altoona on the other side. And like I said, there's a drop off. I'm not sure how much of a drop off. 8, 10, 12 feet, I don't know. Okay, we're going to unroll some cord here. We could go in after it if we were to jerk out of our hands or something. It wouldn't be that bad to go after. Okay, let's see. There again, with my right arm, I don't have full strength or movement or anything. Take these covers off the magnet. This is supposed to hold or pull up 150 pounds or hold 150 pounds. Let's see, I'd rather see just drop it in off of a dam or a bridge or something somewhere, because you could throw it behind a log or a rock or something other like this and get it snagged, and not be able to get it back. If you drop it straight down in a river, though, the current could carry it behind a log or something. So far, only thing I have caught is some little screws and just little pieces of magnetic material. Now somewhere I have got pictures of a little school of baby catfish here in this lake. We got some magnetic stuff there. I may try throwing it with my left arm this next time. There's a great white egret over there. See him flying in? He may make about the same noise as a great blue. I'm not sure. He may have been what the crows were squawking at. Old crow birds were giving something grief, though, that's for sure. Yeah, a lot of people talk about the stuff they find. No, so I don't find anything. I want to get an underwater drone. I've seen a guy with one that's a 5-fish, and he lost his GoPro. I mean, he lost his DJI Phantom 4 Pro. There's some little magnetic material. And I don't know how many times he had to use that 5-fish to find it, but he finally found his DJI Phantom 4 Pro, or Phantom 4. I don't know if it's a Pro or just a Phantom 4. That was much better than my right hand. I got myself all sloppy wet then too. Well, we'll pull it in. See what we have. See if we have us a steelhead on there. Are we getting a bite? Oh man! Oh, look, we got a big one. Got a steelhead. Ah, what a fight he's putting up. I hope this video can be seen decent. I guess I need to be rolling it up on the reel if this is the last time we're going to throw it in. I wonder if we could go over there on the bridge. We'd have to walk down there. They've got it blocked off. And drop it in Lake Ackworth over there. There again, just some magnetic material. Nothing that looks to be of any value. So let me turn the GoPro off and we'll wrap things up and head somewhere else. Okay, well there you have it. Hopefully the GoPro was at the right angle, but it performed flawlessly. I like it very much. I think it'd be a great addition to off-grid living. Now let's find a place to put this mirror on the bicycle and see if we can't do a review of the mirror.